So the first exercise in this chapter is to create your future vision statement. Now, in creating your future vision statement, we encourage you to dream big. See yourself as you had already achieved, as if you had already achieved your dreams. So see yourself as if you had already achieved your dreams. Your future vision statement should be stated in the present tense as if it had already become a reality. Even if you do not fully believe what you are stating yet, and you won't believe it right now. Your limbic system, through past experiences, will try to poo-poo everything about your future vision statement. So that's a given, so just expect that. But exercising faith means that you're putting something out there into the universe that you don't yet see. So even if you do not fully believe what you are stating yet, we encourage you to trust the process. When you make a statement in the present tense, you connect with a powerful force that begins the process of making your vision become a reality. The very spark of belief is all you need to start the process of creating the future that you desire. So how you do this is to look at 4 different areas in your life: physically, emotionally, spiritually, and then whatever your addictive behaviors are that are troubling you right now. So in each of these areas, I want you to create your ideal vision statement. For example, like physically, I am physically fit and in shape. I have excellent muscle tone and cardiovascular endurance. And you notice that it's being stated in the present tense as if you already are there. I look healthy and groom myself properly. I exercise for 30 minutes at least 3 times per week, but preferably 5 times per week. I eat healthy and in moderate amounts. I smile when I am with others, and I have a strong and confident countenance. So that's the statement that has to go with physical. Emotional, for example, these are just examples. I am in the process of developing deep and meaningful relationships with others. I feel strong inside and can ground myself emotionally when needed. I own my thoughts and feelings and have clear and appropriate boundaries. Spiritually, I am grateful for all my blessings. I believe that my higher power will help heal me. I will place my trust in my higher power and strive to have compassion on all other living things. I will strive to treat others with dignity, respect, and patience. And then under addictive behaviors, this is an example of a future vision statement in this particular area. I only give my time and attention to positive and productive thoughts. I only put into my mind and body those things that will produce positive and lasting good in my personal life and relationships. So exercise 2 is now taking these 4 paragraphs, so, or 2 or 3 or 4 sentences that you've done in each of these areas, and you combine them down as much as you possibly can to find the most powerful statements in each one of these 4 paragraphs, and you combine it into one master future vision statement. And this will be the guiding force that will go on the top of what we call your daily planning sheet. And again, these statements are all in the present tense as if it's happening. So for example, if I were to take those 4 paragraphs that we talked about in each of those 4 areas and create it into or turn it into a master future vision statement, it would state something like this: I am healthy and strong. I have abundant energy, and I'm excited to complete my self-chosen daily goals in a positive and cheerful manner. I exercise 3 times per week for at least 30 minutes, and I eat mindfully. I am strong emotionally, have clear boundaries, and am mindful of others' needs. I am grounded in my relationship with God and pray daily for health and strength to support my daily responsibilities and health. I am committed to developing and maintaining meaningful relationships with others based on trust. I give my full attention to the person I am with or the task at hand. I only give my time and attention to positive and productive thoughts. I only put into my mind and body those things that will produce positive and lasting good in my personal life and relationships. So as you continually rehearse that, and I recommend that you do that at least once a day, preferably 2 or 3 times a day. You can have a reminder on your watch or phone that reminds you to look at it, and just take, I mean, how long did that take me to read? 2 minutes, minute and a half, but yet it's a positive, powerful statement, remembering who you are. And so how this relates to the mindfulness practice and the meditation that I taught you previously, you see how your mind constantly goes off task and you bring it back on? So as you start every day, you state your future vision statement. This is what I'm about. This is what I'm going to focus on today. But as you go out into the world, which happens to all of us, you'll be triggered over here. You'll be led over here. You'll be, maybe you're hit with an inappropriate image online that will suggest to the limbic system, oh, let's follow this train, or let's go get a drink of alcohol or something like that. But then that conflicts with the statement that you're constantly giving your brain now, that I only put into my mind and body healthy things. So you can recognize the trigger, you're aware of it, you acknowledge it, you name it. Oh, there it is. There's my limbic system that wants a drink. I'm just going to let it be. It can't do anything to me, because now I have the power to bring my mind back. Oh, I only put into my mind and body healthy things, and I am strong and confident and so forth. So that's how the process works. And that's the practical application of the meditation that you learned in the chapter on mindfulness. So the daily planning sheet, there's great purpose in the daily planning sheet. Remember the quote from Victor Hugo that says, he who every morning plans the transactions of the day and so forth, that it's critical to have a plan every day. And so your plan is based on your own self-chosen future vision statement. The future vision statement goes at the top of your daily planning sheet, and then you have small and simple goals in each of the 4 areas: physical, emotional, spiritual, and what the addictive behavior was. And these goals should be small, manageable. You should be able to identify whether they're accomplished or not. For example, physical. I'm going to go on a walk for 30 minutes today, or I'm going to exercise for 30 minutes. You either do that or you don't. And what we hope through this process is that you learn to lead by your actions. The limbic system is not going to want to go exercise. It's a given. It's irrelevant. It's going to say, oh, you need to stay in bed today. Up, there it is. Now foot move, and your foot will move. And then you can do all sorts of things, like laying out all your exercise clothes the nights before, so that it makes it easier, or you can just get it in the car the night before. And I actually put mine in there. The whole week is already laid out, my towels, everything for the whole week. And so it's a non-issue. I get up in the morning and just head right to the car, and then head to the gym and exercise. And research has said that if you wake up in the morning, you go, oh, where's my socks now? Where's my towel? Where did I do? Honey, did you wash my? And then you go, I'm just going back to bed. So you plan proactively. You see how this process works? You plan your life, and you take charge of it rather than simply responding to it. And it makes a tremendous impact on every part of your life. And you feel so much better. Pain of self-mastery, or pain of regret. Pain of regret is, oh, I didn't go work out. I feel like crud, right? Pain of self-mastery, I worked out today. I feel good. And not that alleviates all the challenges and problems in life, but you feel better when you do certain things. So encourage you to take a look at that. Make a plan every day, and your daily planning sheet is a tool that you can do that and tell you. I've been doing this for so long, I don't actually have to fill out the daily planning sheet. I've recorded my future vision statement, because I practice all the things that I'm preaching to you guys. I practice them every day. And so I listen on the way to the gym. I listen to my future vision statement, and I have it to music. I mean, we have the access to do that. We have our phones that can do that. So I'm listening to that. And I know my dailies include going to the gym, doing a certain workout. So I just do that. But I had to write this stuff down for months before it became a part of me. Now I just do it. And then at the very bottom of your daily planning sheet is something called lessons learned. This is a critical part of your daily planning sheet. At the end of the day, and this is what I would recommend at the end of the day, that you take a look at your day and you hold yourself accountable. Never to beat yourself up. It doesn't do good to do that, to be accountable, though. Okay, here's my future vision statement. This is how I did. What can I do to improve tomorrow? And then you go back to the ideas, oh, I get to do this stuff. I don't have to. I get to become this thing, and I'm in the process of becoming it, and I'm going to patiently pursue this dream and understand that all we have is the journey. Remember, there's no destination. So it's even when something in your future vision statement is realized, well, then create a new one and create a new one and create a new one. From my experience, the universe is constantly expanding. It's full of abundance. And I think we just live so far below what we each could personally achieve in life and enjoy in life because our minds are so small and we're so caught up in things that the limbic system wants us to do that just doesn't produce a happy, peaceful, productive life. Write a letter to yourself from the future. Powerful exercise. So using your mind's eye, wherever you're at right now, I want you to transport yourself 5 years into the future. How old will you be? How old will those around you be? Your children, your spouse, parents, and so forth. And then ask, and then what I want you to do is write yourself a letter from that perspective of how you achieved everything on your future vision statement. How did it come to pass? And so you'll write as if it happened. And it's just an extremely powerful exercise. And you'll see, and many who have done this, when they do this, it inspires them and they actually start to believe that what they have put forth in their future vision statement can actually come to pass. They write themselves a letter saying such things as, I've been clean and sober for 4.5 years. I still have triggers from time to time, but I no longer give in to addictive behaviors. Man, I'm totally in shape now. I've lost such and such, and I feel so many pounds, and I feel invigorated. I've never been healthier. I've never looked better. My relationships are solid. I have clear boundaries with individuals. So they write things like that, what they dream that's not in existence right now, but write it as if it's actually come to pass. And this exercise comes from the developer of something called motivational interviewing, a very powerful form of tools in the way to relate to people. So the fifth and final exercise in this last section is to create a vision board. So I've talked about the importance of visualizing things in your mind's eyes, but because we're living in a physical world, it will help for you to find colorful, bright, inspiring pictures of what your dream would look like. Kind of like I explained to you of the cabins that I put on. I mean, actually what exists now is better than what the picture was, and I didn't think that was possible. So it's interesting how the universe responds to that. But get vibrant, clear, powerful pictures that are inspiring just for you and put them on your vision board. And constantly review the vision board, have it in a place where you can just see it from time to time. And make sure, here's just a side note, make sure that those who are able to see your vision board and future vision statement, that they're very positive and supportive. There's a certain principle that's interesting how it works because we all impact each other so much. So if you have these great visions, they're very personal. I would be cautious of who you share them with. Don't go out and tell everyone, oh, in 5 years, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Because what will happen is those people will send you negative vibes and there's negative energy coming to you and that discourages you. It's interesting how that works. So keep it to yourself. Exercise your faith that it's going to happen. But if you have a spouse or loved one and you want to do this, they want to join in and do it, that's great and wonderful. But make sure you're on the same page and they're positive and supportive. And be careful who you share this information with because it's sacred and it's very personal to you. And if you just throw it out there, it sounds like you're boasting. It sounds like you're trying to get ahead of other people, and other people do not respond well to that. So be very careful and cautious who you share this information with. But as you keep it to yourself in your heart, you constantly remind yourself of it daily. That's why we call it the daily planning sheet. The only thing we have is the present moment. We all have in common 24 hours a day. It's what we do with those 24 hours that makes a a difference in people's lives. And following up on your vision board, it's helpful to create powerful declarations for yourself that you can constantly refer to throughout the day. And you can have them, on your phone from time to time that will pop up, have them on your screensavers, on your computer, and so forth. And here's some examples of a positive declaration. I am healthy and strong since my daily thoughts and practices are healthy. I have the strength to do the right thing. I walk away from triggering situations. I am honest, caring, smart, supportive, loyal, and fun to be with. I am glowing with health and wholeness. I behave in ways that promote my health more every day. I live each day with faith, hope, and purpose. I am grateful for this day and the many possibilities it affords. I view challenges as opportunities to increase my wisdom and strength. I am an excellent person. I'm an excellent wife and mother. I'm an excellent husband and father. I enjoy the process of achieving all my goals and dreams. I am humble but confident in my abilities. I am a powerful and resourceful creator. I am grateful for my vibrant health and energy. My head and heart are soaring with possibilities. I am attracting positive and healthy people into my life. I am highly motivated to exercise my body because I find that exercise uplifts my spirit and increases my sense of well-being. Again, all the latest research is focusing on learning to lead with your actions and your body. You can't do it alone in your mind. Get your body to do things and the mind will follow.